Good morning. Welcome to the March board meeting at the Acushnet Council on Aging. We're meeting here in the Acushnet Library, and today is Wednesday, March 11th, I think.
You're right.
You're right. Okay, before we start, I would like to mention that two of our van drivers passed away. Our ex-van drivers passed away last month. Roger Bullier, 96 years old, and George O'Brien, 92 years old. Both men worked here at the Council on Aging, driving the van for many years. They were missed when they left, but both men stayed actively involved, playing cribbage, playing cards, so now they truly will be missed. You know. Also, on the board of directors, and some of you will remember her, Dorothy Gomes. She was also the secretary at Ford Middle School. She also passed away this month. So Dot was a nice lady.
Sure.
Yeah, we're losing some good people. Okay. Before you came to the meeting, I asked you to take a look at the minutes from January 8th. Are there any corrections? May I have a motion to accept the minutes that you have? Carol said yes, and a second would be Pauline. And all in favor?
Aye.
Unanimous. Thank you. We did not have a meeting in February due to many absences, due to people not feeling well. We do not have any guests today, but we do have some old business to go over. Not too long ago, the Sheriff's Department came in and was doing senior IDs, no charge at all. The people loved them. They gave them, they called lanyards, yeah, and a nice little tag with your picture on it, your name, your address, phone number, and on the back, an emergency contact. Very, very nice.
They're still doing it?
They're coming back again.
Good. On the 18th?
Yes. Yeah, on March
Come get it
18th at 12 o'clock. By the time this airs, people will know. This will air in time for people to come in March 18th, 12 o'clock. This is free of charge. Very nice secondary ID to have.
Do we have to sign up for that?
No.
No, first come, first served. They're here for about an hour, hour and a half.
Yeah.
So I've got to bring them.
Yes, it's very nice. Okay, Coastline Board of Directors, Acushnet representative vacancy. We do have one person who is filling one of the vacancies, right?
No,
Yes.
she's been voted on the board. She
Yes,
is
I got the
official.
vote, yep, I
Deb
voted for
Raposa is
Yeah.
already
Good.
voted in.
Right.
And will you be going to a meeting soon?
I will actually be going for orientation tomorrow, and next month I start my first meeting.
Good. And I don't know if you'll get coffee and donuts, but
Yeah.
yeah.
That's okay.
And we want to thank you for doing that.
Oh, no,
It's-
not at
It's a
all.
good group of people. I think
Yeah.
they learn a lot. I know it's a commitment, but thank you for doing it.
The more I can advocate for seniors, the better I feel. That's my cause.
Thank you, Deb. Thank you. But we do still have one vacancy. Does that have to be, no?
We only had the one.
Oh, okay, so what, we don't have to,
No, we're done.
we're done.
Good.
Oh, thank you, Deb.
Oh, you're welcome.
Thank you, Deb.
And Heather is here today, and she is going to give us, well, she's here all the time, every day, day and night. I think she lives here. Yes. She's going to give us an update on the FY21 budget.
So just to remind everybody, we have asked for 2 increases in our budget. We asked for $1,500 in our building repair and maintenance account, and that's because that's what it costs us to maintain the septic and the grease trap to have it cleaned every year, so that was really just a housekeeping item. We've also asked for a little over $9,000 to increase our outreach hours for Pat Madursky. She's currently working 18 hours. This would bump her up to about 30 hours. John, you didn't have to move that. We've met with the finance committee, we've met with the selectmen, so now we're just waiting for them to vote to see if they're in favor of it. The other thing we did do was we applied to CPC, which is community preservation, for $28,000. If you can see it over there, we were chasing leaks in our air conditioning system all summer. every room was leaking, we had $4,000 in repairs.
Oh
And that
my
was really just a
God.
Band-Aid. The system and all the condensers were put in when they renovated the building in '99. So it doesn't owe us anything. And that was the lowest estimate, $28,000 to replace everything. So it was really, we would work with Jim Merritt, our building inspector, he thought that was a good price. So we've applied to CPC for those funds.
Good.
Thank you, Heather.
You're welcome.
So we're spending money.
Yeah.
Well, we're getting money, hopefully. Under new business, I'd just like to go through the newsletter and some of the flyers that Heather has given to you, and then we'll go right back to the agenda. All of our newsletters have a lot of information, and I'm going to quickly just mention a few things. We have painting here every month, and we put in the newsletter the date that people can sign up. The date this month was March 9th, which is past. On March 9th, all 25 people came in, signed up, and paid. And now we have some people who are a little bit angry because they came in the following day and all the places were taken. But our cost for painting is $5 because Heather has a grant and picks up the rest of the cost. It's a wonderful program. My best advice is as soon as you get your newsletter, if there's something you want to sign up for, come on the day that it says for you to sign up. That's the best advice I can give you.
Or call us, you can sign up and mail us a check. That's an option too, we don't have a problem. We do that for people who don't live in the immediate area, who maybe don't drive, so we can make an arrangement.
Thank you. We also have something called Consumer Protection Week. And sometimes we're harassed by people on the phone. They call us up and they're telling you that you owe for this or this is going to happen, and it's absolutely not true. Or maybe you've been the victim of a home repair that wasn't quite up to par. The New Bedford Local Consumer Program, along with the Attorney General, can offer information and mediation services. They're on William Street, and there is a phone number in the bulletin for us to reach them. If anyone out in TV land wants to know, they can give us a call. And they're coming here to the council on March 27th. So if anyone has a problem, come and visit with us and with them on March 27th. But if not, we can give them a call. Anyone here turning 65? Wednesday, March 18th at 2 o'clock. Someone will be here from Fallon Health to talk about Medicare 101. Medicare 101, March 18th, 2 o'clock. All of this is in our bulletins. Our bulletins, newsletters are everywhere. They're delivered to churches, they're delivered to all of the local restaurants and stores. But if not, just come by and pick one up.
What does it look like?
What does it look
Show
like?
it, yeah, there you go.
It's
Show 'em
really
the cover.
nice.
There you go.
It's very nice. Nicely put together by Miss Heather. Inside of the bulletin, the newsletter,
They're getting much better.
is a schedule of all the events that take place here at the Council on Aging. There were also some advertisements of people who put seniors first. People who put seniors first. And people who advertise, we're grateful to them for doing this. We're having an annual plant sale, and I'm going to talk to you more about it. I'm going to need someone to open the building and close the building for that. We have an MGM casino day trip. The day to sign up was Monday past. It's more than half filled. So if you want to sign up, it's going to be done quickly. A 6-week coaching session. There's a young lady who stopped in just by accident. We started talking to her. Come to find out, she coaches people on how to eat correctly or what to avoid. It's not a diet. It's not about staying away from foods. It's about eating the foods that are good for you. She's going to run a 6-week course, There will be a fee for it, but you will get something back in the end to make up for that fee.
Can I interrupt one second?
yeah.
We're gonna charge $10 for the 6 weeks. People are gonna get something of $10 value back. What we're finding, sometimes people sign up and they don't show up. And we're still responsible for paying the instructor and getting the supplies, so we just figured that would give people an incentive if they put something into the program.
It's a good idea.
But they will get something back, at least $10 worth of value at the end.
On March 18th, we're having pizza and a movie. The movie is The Sound of Music. It was requested by a lot of our ladies and gentlemen. I know it comes on TV and you can watch it in the comfort of your own home, but it's nice to get together with other people, have a piece of pizza or two, and watch the movie. We have a walking club. A couple of months ago, a couple of meetings ago, we televised Pat Zurkowski, who runs this walking club. And she takes people to places that you might not think about going on your own. Nob in Falmouth, Borderline State Park in Easton, Colt State Park in Bristol. We still have a few openings for that. And it's free of charge, but you really got to be able to walk. These girls who go, they're brisk walkers. Let me see what else is in here. Medicare Savings Program, there's notes on that. We already talked about the free seniors ID, and we have a new program with stamps, coins, and postcards. It's every other Thursday, and it should be coming up March 12th, 26th, and 26th at 10 o'clock. A Brain Builders program, that was fun. 3 parts, she's already done the first part, and we learned how to remember everyone's name by just little tricks, and before you know it, everybody was, going on, I can do your name, and did them all, and it was good. We had fun. And she's coming back. She's coming back April 10th, May 1st. Everyone's welcome at 10 o'clock. No charge. Okay, blessings and beers. This is a trip. It's $85, but it's well worth it. They're going to the new Northwoods Brewing Company, and they're meeting with Divine Comedy Luncheon with Father Misgivings. It's a comedy show. It's going to be fun, and you get food, you get to eat, you get beer, all good stuff. I like to beer myself. Okay, and when you come into the Council on Aging, on our counters, we have flyers like you won't believe. We have flyers about everything. Lunch and Learn with Lauren, coming up April 1st, 12:30. You'll have lunch and a little dessert. I remember seeing cupcakes around. And she's going to talk, she's from Home Instead, and she's going to talk about how gardening can relax you. And it's a fun and easy way to get your hands dirty. Generations of Fun, Story and Song. The man's name is David Bates. There's pizza at 12 o'clock, and David will talk at 12:30. There is a $5 charge for this program. It's a lively, intergenerational, participatory, I got that out, program, okay? He's Parents' Choice Award-winning singer and storyteller. That's going to be here at the council.
And he plays the spoons. That seems to be a big draw.
Playing the
That is so
spoons.
cool.
Now, Miss Heather Sylvia received, a very personal letter from the Area Agency on Aging Planner Coastline. Do you want to tell a little bit about it, or do you want me to? Okay.
So as you know, we received $3,300 in Title III funding through Coastline. It supports our Strong Women, Strong Bones class on Mondays and Wednesdays. It offsets the cost of the instructor. Participants are asked for a $2 voluntary donation to help make up the difference, which we're doing successfully. As part of the grant, we have to have an annual audit, which we just went through in February, and this is the letter just to confirm that our audit was successful, there were no recommendations, and we're good for another year. And just to let you know, the class is so successful, we have about 40 people taking it each day.
Wow.
So we've applied to South Coast Health for another grant to add a third day. So we're hoping that they'll approve that and we'll be able to add Fridays. So I just submitted that yesterday, we probably won't know until April, but keep your fingers crossed.
Excellent. Is that strong women, strong girls?
Amazing.
And I just have one other thing to go over with you. Building coverage is needed. On Saturdays, April 18th, I need someone to come and close the building at 4 o'clock. And you can let me, think about it, check your calendars, let me know, sometime this week. And on May 16th, when we have our garden club and plant sale, I need someone to open and close the building.
Maybe that one will hold till Paulette's back.
Yeah, and Paulette just might be able to where she's part of that club, so.
Yeah.
But,
The Saturday, April 18th one, the Acushnet Youth Soccer Association will be here, so I'll open up. Someone just has to show up at 4 o'clock to close up. You don't need a key. We'll show you how to alarm the building and how to lock the door. So you'll be here about 5 minutes. So it's not a big deal.
Okay, I'll see about Paulette too.
Well, if not, you can put my name down and, but I don't have the key, so if we don't need a key,
You know,
that's good.
not to lock up. So, and I can open
Okay.
up that day, it's not a problem.
Okay.
I'm just in karate season with my daughter, so I can't get back to close up.
Okay, so I'll close at 4.
So you take care of that soccer one?
I'll take care of that one.
And we'll call you the day before to remind you.
Okay. I need reminding.
Does anyone have anything to add?
I do.
Okay.
Can we just talk about Corona for a minute? So everybody knows we're in a state of emergency. We are taking extra precautions. We're sanitizing the building a little bit better than normal at the end of the day, door handles, bathrooms. We provided disinfectant wipes at where the yoga mats are located, where the weights are located, so we're being careful of that. One big bone of contention, we do have a trip to Newport Playhouse on Sunday. I know people are angry because we're not giving refunds. We've been in touch with the Playhouse. They are not canceling the performance, therefore we can't get a refund if we cancel because we're less than 7 days out from the trip. So even if people want to postpone, we can't offer their money, as a town, we can't lose that money. So we're gonna touch base with them again on Friday. Rhode Island did go into a state of emergency, so that might change what they're able to do for us. But just in case everybody gets feedback, that's what's going on. We're too close to the trip to cancel.
I'm thinking on June 2nd, because the Red Hats are going June 2nd.
Yeah, exactly,
So,
so,
and I have to figure that too.
right, and we've got funeral home bingo this weekend, and there's a lot of stuff going
Yeah,
on, so,
exactly.
I mean, use your best judgment. If you're not feeling well, if you are immunocompromised, maybe it's not a good idea to go, but as of right now, the trip's still a go.
Yeah.
People need to wash their hands
Yeah, and don't touch
more
your
often
bodies.
than what they already do. Do not touch your face and do not have close personal
I have to
contact.
hold my hands this way so I don't
Yeah.
touch my face.
And if you're sick, please stay home. We have so many people who come in not feeling
Yeah,
well, because
that's
they've
not-
gotta get
yeah,
to their
that's-
card game or they've got,
Oh.
it's awful, it's not fair to everyone.
No, it's not.
When you cough, cough into your sleeve.
Yeah.
Yep.
Don't leave your
Because-
tissues on the table, because that affects our staff.
Mhm.
And like I used to always, they say cover your mouth, so I'd always cover my mouth when I
Yeah.
cough. But then I'm using my hands
Yeah,
anyway, so
exactly.
cough into your sleeve,
Yep.
sneeze into your sleeve, and then wash your sleeves at another time.
Oh, and we also want to thank the Atrium for Haven. They brought us a bucket of hand sanitizers, little individual ones, so we were handing those out earlier in the week. So that was our friend Sarah over at the Atrium for Haven, so thank you to her. That's it.
Okay, our next meeting will be Wednesday, April 8th at 10 a.m. I will need a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn.
Okay, Deb, and a second. All right, Carol. Okay, I was getting different names in here. We'll do Deb and Carol.